Hi buddy, Alibaba stocks have went up 10% from its recent peak. So should we still buy Alibaba right now? And is it still an opportunity for us? In this video, let's talk about Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA in New York Stock Exchange and stock code 9988 in Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So, in this video, you will discover 4 things. Number 1, the latest update on Alibaba business. And number 2, the technical chart plus short-term price forecast in my opinion. And number 3, what is it a good price to buy Alibaba in my opinion? And number 4, what is my personal action and opinion regarding Alibaba stocks right now? Let's start with latest updates. On January 15, Alibaba announced that it has a new partnership for electric vehicles. The new partnership is with state-owned SIAC Motor Corp, the country's largest car company, to produce new electric vehicle brand. The brand known as IM or Intelligence in Motion is primarily owned by SIAC with a stake of 54%, and Alibaba and a third partner each own an 18% each in the company. In this case, Alibaba is a minority shareholder. In this article, it mentioned UBS expects Chinese electronic vehicles companies to take over 40% of the market share by 2030, thanks to the leading battery technology and complete industrial chain. In the United States, the share price of General Motors surged to a record high after it unveiled a car that can fly. And recently, Apple is moving forward with self-driving car technology and is targeting 2024 to produce a passenger vehicle that could include its own breakthrough battery technology. From this observation, we understand that big companies such as General Motors, Alibaba and Apple, they are diversifying their business into electric vehicle or even self-driving car technology. You must be asking why Alibaba has to diversify into other businesses. Alibaba is huge in China that the growth rate will decrease if it does not innovate new stuff or it does not diversify its business into a new industry. Based on the current financial report, we can see that Alibaba currently have around 50 billion US dollars in cash. Therefore, it needs to think of new company or new industry to invest in. Holding huge amount of cash without any investment will reduce the return on equity for current shareholder. Therefore, Alibaba management always thinking of new industry, new businesses to acquire so that the business can grow even faster. Based on the last 10 years report, Alibaba do not give out any dividends. Therefore, money in Alibaba can only use to do 2 things. Number 1, acquiring businesses so that the whole group can grow faster. Number 2, doing share buyback to Alibaba Group itself to boost the earnings for current shareholders. This is the annual report of Alibaba. It mentioned that we continue to expand through organic growth and acquisitions and consolidation of new businesses. So from this, we can understand that the management has been thinking of ways to improve the business, increase the sales, and also acquire new businesses to boost the earnings for the whole group. And these are some examples of notable acquisition by Alibaba Group. Just an update for you if you do not know about that. 2 months ago, on December 28, Alibaba decides to upsize the company's share repurchase program from 6 billion to 10 billion, and the whole share buyback program will be effective for a 2-year period through the end of 2022. And this is a great news for all the current shareholders. Let's go to the technical chart and look at the short-term price forecast. Let me be upfront here that I'm a long-term investor, therefore I seldom look at charts. However, let me share with you my opinion on the price trend and my short-term forecast on Alibaba stock price. So this is a 1-year chart. Let me expand. We can see that Alibaba long-term has been uptrend. So let me draw the support and resistance. This is a long-term support and resistance for Alibaba. So currently Alibaba is at a support line based on my opinion, long-term support. And let me draw the short-term support and resistance. Short-term currently is in a downtrend. In my opinion, currently Alibaba is at near resistance line. Therefore, it is considered high. We can see that this is the support line. Every time it hits here, it will bounce up. Hits here, it will bounce up. And this is the short-term resistance line. Every time it hits this resistance line, it will come down. Hit here, come down. Hit here, come down. So most probably, this price is near the resistance line and most probably the price will come down. However, if the stock price of Alibaba pass through this resistance line, most probably the stock price will go up even higher. So in my opinion, if I do not have any Alibaba shares, I will not invest right now. Most probably the price will come down in the short term, in my opinion. However, in the longer term perspective, I think that this particular line is a very strong support, very strong long-term support. So if Alibaba stock price hit any of this part, very high likely the stock price will go up from here. This is a long-term support line for Alibaba, in my opinion. If you have any different views or opinion regarding my technical analysis, feel free to comment below to let us know so that our community will know what I miss out in this area and I myself know what is my blind spot as well. Thank you very much in advance. So, what is a good price to buy Alibaba in my opinion? Based on Growth Focus as of 17 January, it mentioned that the intrinsic value to them is $322. And in Growth Focus opinion, currently Alibaba is modestly undervalued. However, let me calculate my intrinsic value for you as well, so you got different opinion and perspective for your reference. This is my personal calculator to calculate the intrinsic value for growth stocks. And the matrix I'm using is PEG, which is also used by Peter Lynch, one of the legendary investor. So let me plug in my current earnings per share and my estimated EPS growth for the next 10 years. We can see that the latest earnings per share for Alibaba is 55.92. However, do take note that right now this is in Chinese yuan currency. So let us convert to US dollar, 55.92. 55.92 CNY to USD. Currently, it is 8.61 USD. So let us copy and paste. Okay, so right now we need to find the estimated EPS growth. Based on Morningstar, this is the past growth rate. So let me take the lowest number to be very conservative, 41.96. 41.96. After plugging this number, my entry price for Alibaba is 361. It shows me that if Alibaba stock price is anything under 361, it is worthwhile to buy. So right now Alibaba current price is around 243. So based on my calculation, right now Alibaba is undervalued. Let me be more conservative, as we all know that investment is supposed to be conservative. Assuming Alibaba is not growing at 40% per year for the next 10 years, assuming Alibaba growth rate actually slows down and instead of growing at 40% per year, I put it as 30%. And this is my exact way of calculation whenever I want to invest in any growth stocks. So current earnings per share is 8.61 US dollar, and earnings per share growth I estimate Alibaba to have is 30% for next 10 years. So in this case, my entry price is 258 and the current stock price is 243. Therefore, in my opinion, any price that is below 258 as of today is a good buy, in my opinion. So what is my personal action and opinion about Alibaba right now? Disclosure over here that I do own Alibaba shares, and I've been buying Alibaba for the last 2 months when the stock price crashed. And the following is my trades. So for this part, I actually bought Hong Kong shares on November and December, and my average price is around 230. And during Christmas Eve, on 24th of December, Alibaba stock price actually crashed on that day. And I cannot wait to own more Alibaba shares. Therefore, I bought BABA shares listed in the New York Stock Exchange at a price of 218. Do comment down below to share with us whether you think Alibaba is a good buy right now, or do you think Alibaba is a crisis and it will never recover again. If you want to know more about Alibaba business, I have placed a series of videos in the playlist over here so that you can learn how to profit from the stock market. Do subscribe to this channel so that I am able to share more insights with you and we can profit from the stock market together. I will see you in the next video.